Greetings, Mr. Galpin. My name is Ahmed Zaidan from class of 4CC, and in this video, I'm going to uh, present what I have learned in the fourth session, or session 4 of the Ethical Hacking and Penetration Testing course. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the materials. Uh, so first, I'm going to explain about target discovery. Basically, what we'll try to do is find the description of the target, and we're also going to identify the methods used to identify target machines using Kali Linux tools, and steps to find the operating systems of target machine, which is fingerprinting. So before we continue with OS fingerprinting, I want to tell you something about enumeration. Now, what is enumeration? Enumeration is the process of actively gathering detailed information about a target system or network. The difference between information gathering and enumeration is that information gathering is a broader process of collecting any available information about a target, while enumeration is more focused and active process of extracting specific details about a system or a network. Now, to continue with fingerprinting, there are two types of OS fingerprinting. The first one is active. So basically, in active fingerprinting, OS fingerprinting, what you do is send network packets to the target machine and analyzes the response to determine the OS. Active method is fast, but it is quite noticeable. And there's also the passive method, which is slower but very stealthy. The tool used for passive OS fingerprinting is, for example, B0F. And here there are like descriptions of uh, the modes. The first one is SYN mode, which basically machines that connect to your box. SYN plus ACK mode is machines you connect to, and RST plus mode is machines you cannot connect to, and observation, which is machines whose communications you can observe. For the one I'm going to show you is the active method using Nmap, more specifically ZenMap. So ZenMap is basically Nmap with GUI to make things easier. So you don't really need to type in the commands and all that. So I'm going to show you the example straight in Kali. Uh, I accidentally died. Let me just log in again. Oh, so I forgot to mention, in order to test we're not actually going to test it with pentest.id. Instead, what I wanted is to use a this machine called Metasploitable, which is basically a Linux distro that is made with vulnerabilities to do pen testing on. So this is basically like a Linux distro, a Linux machine for pen testing, basically. And here I already type in fconfig to get the IP address, and we're going to ZenMap now. And ZenMap is actually a great tool because it can do many types of scan in order to get the ports and hosts, and everything is already have like a UI, so you don't really need to type in the commands and see the results in terminal. So I'm going to show you an example. Here, I typed in the IP of the Metasploitable machine, and I can choose what type of scan I want. I'm going to use intense scan to get the most result, and you can actually see the command in what it might look like in the terminal. So it's basically Nmap, but again, we use GUI to make things easier. So we can go ahead and press scan, and it will run the scan. It might take a while. So yeah, I'm going to press scan, and it will run the scan basically. And again, it might take a while, uh, because it basically scans like everything. It's an intense scan. Unless we choose quick scan, it will actually like be quicker. I'm going to show you the comparison after it finishes. So it's done. Like here we can actually like see the that it kind of like detects the port and it actually gives the description. We can actually see it easier if we go to ports slash host, and here we can see it much clearer. We can see the ports open and the protocols used, the state of the port, and the surfaces, and each of them have different surfaces, each port, and also the version of it. So for example, this one is SS port 22. It is open and it is the SSH, and this is the version of the SSH, and this is the HTTP with and port 80 with Apache and etc. So it actually give a very detailed about the service and version, and we can see the detail of the host here. And again, as you can see, it uses Linux. See, like you can actually see the operating system being used. And again, here the list of ports. So ZenMap is actually quite a powerful tool. So that is it for this video. And thank you so much, Mr. Kalpan, for watching. And I'll see you in the next session video. Thank you.